I sentence you to life in prison.
What can cause a teenager to take another person's life? This video is not created to appreciate or glorify the horrible deeds that have happened. It is created for educational purposes, for those who are curious how the minds of teenage criminals work. Warning: this content contains graphic discussions about the disturbing actions of teenage killers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Before we begin, I want to convey my condolences to the victim's family, who was taken from us too early by a cold-blooded monster. Aiden Sean Fucci, 14 at the time of the killing, was a fellow student at Patriot Oaks. Fucci's girlfriend and other friends told investigators that Fucci often talked about killing people and specifically said he planned to drag a random person into the woods and stab them. On the night of her death, a friend said Fucci asked for Bailey's number, according to police reports. He convinced her to leave home and meet at a friend's home, and video footage from a residence shows two people believed to be Fucci and Bailey walking east on Saddlestone Drive, near the area where her body was later found toward the end of a retention pond. An hour and 45 minutes later, the same video seems to show Fucci heading back, alone, carrying his shoes. An autopsy revealed Tristan had 114 stabs or cutting wounds about her head, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, and back, according to an unredacted warrant affidavit released by the state attorney. At least 49 of them were defensive wounds, the medical examiner said. Can you imagine what 114 stabs means? Even clapping 114 times is a lot. What a monster. In Fucci's arrest report, he confirmed being with Bailey at a mutual friend's house and leaving with her at about 1:10 a.m. on May 9, 2021. He said he walked around a while until getting to his Castledale Court home at about 3:30 a.m., but an investigator said Fucci kept changing his story. Finally, Fucci said they got into an argument, and he pushed Bailey to the ground where she struck her head. Let's see what he has to say to his parents in the police interrogation room.
What's this place?
It's a holding room.
Hmm.
It's a holding room. Want to sit down? Have they been asking you questions?
Well, they asked, like, what color's my hair, and what color my eyes, and all that. How tall I am, and then where we lived.
You know they found this girl, right?
Where?
In our neighborhood. Down our main street.
Is she good?
No,
No,
she's not.
she's dead. That's why this is very important. It's all on you right now.
What is my problem?
You were
You
the
were
last
the
one
last
with
one
her.
seen with her. So right now, it's facing you right now, son. So however you talk, you breathe, you think, then you respond.
This is very serious, Aiden. You can't act like I don't know. I don't know. You can't, and you can't
You
say nothing
understand
that's
this is
gonna mess
serious? Clearly. You understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
you up. Everything you say will affect you.
His mom seems more worried than he does. She also has a role in this crime. After Aiden got home, her mother found blood-stained clothes and tried to cover everything up, suspecting that his son did something horrible. She will be sentenced later for 30 years in prison for evidence tampering.
That Snapchat that you did was not very smart.
Not good at
either.
all. Now we have people wanting to burn our house down and our cars down. Because of that Snapchat thing you did. It's all over. You're all over the internet and everywhere. Social media.
It is on social media. You'll probably come stay with me after we get done with this. Just for your well-safe being.
After he was caught and was sitting in the police car, he took a selfie and posted it on Snapchat. Hey guys, has anybody seen Tristan lately? The state attorney's office later released several Snapchat videos taken and uploaded while Fucci was in the police vehicle.
It's in a cop car, cuz. Tripping, dude. We're having fun in a cop car.
Yep. Tristan.
What's up, guys?
Yep.
Tristan, if you can walk out the damn...
When you see this in a month.
You have no scrapes or nothing on you, right?
No, sir.
Did you tell them anything different in the cop car that we don't know about?
Mm-mm.
No. Do you know if this girl got picked up? Picked up?
I told him about her dealer.
You think she got picked up by him?
I mean, probably. She said she wasn't coming home. She said she's gonna find somebody to stay
After
at their
you left her
house.
there walking, like you think she got picked up after that? She just kept walking?
Probably. I mean, I don't know.
Do you know
Mom.
if she turned the other direction or if she was just still walking behind you?
So you pushed her down and then you walked away. We shouldn't be talking in here.
I was just asking what you told the cops. I didn't see anything
understand.
different. I was just asking what you told them.
As you walked away, you came straight home. You didn't turn back around and see where she went? What were you doing outside late at night?
I was at Trey's house hanging out with them.
Did you kiss or do anything with this girl?
Be honest as you can to them.
I kissed
To
her.
Yes.
Yeah, I kissed her.
anything further?
Mm-mm.
So your DNA is gonna be on her.
It's very
We
serious.
saw your shoes were off on the camera. Why were your shoes off?
Because my feet were hurting. And the shoes give me blisters.
Did you come home and then leave again?
Mm-mm.
Did you sneak back out or you're still at Trey's house the whole day?
I was at Trey's house.
Okay. It's just the one night I didn't ask where you were, so I was wondering. This is serious, Aiden.
It's very serious.
This is no joke. This is your whole life. Your whole life.
And ours.
And ours. And your brothers and sister. Enough for they can't go to school tomorrow.
Why?
Because the kids will hurt them. They're going to keep them here, right?
I don't know. They don't have no evidence that I know of yet. Unless you know anything I don't know.
Hmm?
Did y'all have sex?
Mm-mm.
Did she really grab you and you just really pushed her, or was that...
No, she did.
Okay.
You don't know what happened to her after you pushed her?
Mm-mm.
Did she say ow or get mad?
And she said Aiden. She was like, Aiden? I think I pushed her, but I just told her to F off. And I just walked off.
Do you know what direction she walked it?
Probably the other way, because she wasn't next to me anymore.
You didn't look back or nothing?
Mm-mm.
They're searching our house right now.
Why were you down?
Hmm?
Were you wet when you got home?
A little bit, yeah.
From what?
Water.
What water?
Water from a cup.
Her cup?
No, water from a cup. A drink.
You spit on yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Fell off my hand.
We're going to go home and get your clothes.
What clothes?
The clothes you're wearing.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be nothing on those clothes, right?
Yes, sir.
You wore khakis or blue jeans?
And blue jeans.
You sure there's nothing on them?
I think so. Hmm.
When we looked on the camera, you were wearing khakis. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see this 20-year-old kid? You didn't get in his car?
Mm-hmm. I never even saw him before. I just heard about him.
That night?
Hmm?
You just heard about him that night?
Oh no, I've heard about him many times.
Do you have the black car?
I don't know.
Are you not scared?
Not really.
Not really?
I'm a little scared, but
Here you can see clearly how cold-blooded this child can be.
If he didn't do nothing, he would be worried about.
I know, that's all I was asking.
He didn't do nothing right.
what's that?
It's a hell of a bad time, bad spot. Leaving a 13-year-old girl by herself in the middle of the streets at 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever time is not smart, bro. Walking home with her in the middle of the night, that wasn't smart either. You stay away from females. Anything could have happened. Did you kiss her this night?
Mm-mm.
This last night?
Mm-hmm.
Or at Trey's house?
Mm-mm.
On the walk? I still see why you kissed her and then all of a sudden she grabbed you and then you pushed her.
You better find your story and stay to it.
Yep. And I don't like all that switching back and forth stuff.
Think about every question he's going to ask you. And before you answer it, you think about the answer again. The next hour or two.
You're gonna make it rough on him. Ask him the same question and make sure he gives him the same answer. You're gonna badger you and badger you and badger you and badger you. Till your answer changes. Or even goes off a little bit. Hopefully you don't have to worry about you then.
Who is your phone?
The officer.
Did you get your food at least?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what you get you, so I got you a baconator.
Yeah, that was good.
Did he ask you any questions inside the car?
Mm-hmm. Just about what I look like.
Did you tell Dylan to get Preston?
No, Jacob, or Jimmy went up there and got him. And told him he brought him to his house until you get there.
Dave says it's going to take at least 72 hours to do the autopsy.
What's that?
This is crazy. So did they ever say why it took you so long to get home?
Mm-hmm.
What?
They asked me why.
Well,
I just walked around.
By yourself?
Mm-hmm.
did you just walk really slow home?
Yeah.
Finally, Aiden pleaded guilty to this senseless crime and was charged with first-degree murder, judged as an adult due to the brutality of the crime. He was sentenced to life in prison.